Hello, my name is Matt Edwards, and I am your student's Math 3 teacher this fall semester of 2024. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry I'm not there. I'm coaching soccer right now, probably right across the parking lot. So if you do need to get in touch with me and just correspond one-on-one, email is the best way to do that. In first block, this would be Honors Math 3. For second block, this would be Honors Math 3 as well. And third block, this would be Academic Math 3. I'm going to walk you through some of our routine information for each day-to-day class in Math 3, as well as talk about some of the tips I can offer for parents to help support their students as much as possible this semester. Thank you again for being here, and again, feel free to reach out via email or talking points, and I will get back to you right away. Thank you for being here. Hello. Okay, we're going to get into it. So Canvas is the hub of all the resources for Math 3 for your student in class this fall. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of those resources so that you can know what it's supposed to look like and then be able to access some of these things. I mean, 4 classes is a lot to keep straight, so if you know where to find the information, it should help you get the information. All right, so right here you can see my email address there. That's the best way to get in touch with me. You could also use talking points, and I'll be getting back with you in less than 24 hours, likely within the hour, but yeah, I'll be getting back to you right away. So please use email. Don't feel like you're being a bother or you're asking too many questions. I want to be helpful. You're my biggest support, my biggest ally serving your kid this semester, so reach out. You see my office hours are there every single morning before school. I'm happy to help, no appointment necessary. They don't even have to stay the entire time. They could just come, get their question answered, and then head off to whatever the rest of their routine is. If mornings don't really work for your student, I do have an option for after school using Google Meet, but that is by request only. That is not an on-demand service. So I told the children they have to email me and we could set that up and find a time that works for both of us. Okay, the Google Calendar is exactly what it says it is. The course calendar for the entire course. So the whole semester, you can see right here, we have a Google spreadsheet that has the left column is the dates for the weeks right here for the entire course, and then across the top, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you'll see what's going to happen every single day in class. So if you know you're going to be absent, if you know you have a conflict, if you have a tutoring session scheduled, if you are working with your student, you can tell what's happening that day in class, what happened previous days, and what's going to happen into the future. I've got the pack days on here. I've got teacher work days, late work deadlines, quiz dates, test dates. I've got the exam dates on here. So you'll be able to plan and you'll be able to know what's happening. So one of the ways that you could serve your student is to make sure that they're using that calendar, and then they can also show you what's going on that calendar. Next is the syllabus. A little bit of a misnomer, our syllabus. You know, we say syllabus, and a lot of times what we want is what the course calendar is, but our syllabus has all of our policy information. So all of our class policy, grade breakdown, retest policy, academic honesty, honor code, all of that is here, and you can access this anytime through Canvas, that link for the syllabus. All right, that's the Google Meet link, so if your student does set up a Google Meet with me, that's the link that they would use. The course policies have all the forms that your kids filled out during the first day of school, but I will kind of point out that the honor code and the calculator policies are both here. You can click on those links and read through those. And then the class setup and intro is a slideshow of all of the day routines and policies that we have in class. So a real quick at-a-glance reference. We talk about the syllabus. We talk about our class setup each day, the use of video lessons, mostly as a supplemental instructional tool, but if your kid's ever absent or they just, that day, they just really weren't, grasping what I was talking about, the video lessons can then become a primary way to get the instruction for that day. Canvas, again, is the hub and has all of the resources, learning materials, and practice and assessments that we use in class. Delta Math and other assignments are part of our practice. We have practice every single lesson. So there's never going to be a time when your students should say, yeah, we didn't have any of that. We do have time where we work in class, so they might have been able to complete that assignment, but you should always be able to see what they did. You can use the course calendar and you can match that up with our unit page, which I'll show you here in a second. That's all here. Some tips for the kids, and the office hour information is there again. Here you can see I've broken the course into 4 units for each quarter. And in those units, you can see these links will kind of come to life as we get to that unit. Right now we're in Unit 1, so only Unit 1 is available. You click that link and it takes you to the Unit 1 page, and all of the resources that are available for your student for this unit are available day 1 of the unit. So right there, I want to bring your attention to that lesson column, the 3rd column from the left. You can see this is all the information that I give the kids for that learning topic that day. So I have my slides. I have a document where they can write on my slides if they choose to, using the touchscreen feature of their computers. And then also there are lesson videos there for any of the topics that we covered in class. That very last column, the practice column, is the practice assignments and the answer keys for the assignments that day. Each topic is coded with something like 1.2 or 1.3, meaning Unit 1, Lesson 2, or Unit 1, Lesson 3. That's how you can quickly find whatever we're talking about. But then also the lesson title and the learning targets are there as well if you're working with your student or you're working with a tutor, just to support them and give them as much information as possible. This is going to be available for every single unit that your student will have in Math 3 this semester. Notice at the very bottom of the unit page is a list of vocabulary words, and this is a really great way for you to support your students' mastery and literacy in the language of each unit. They should be able to not only know what these words are, but explain them in their own words, not ChatGPT's words, not Mr. Edwards' words, their words. And that's really how you, as a parent, whether you're a master of the content or not, you can gauge their understanding and you can help steer their studying and preparation. A lot of times the students talk about not knowing how to prepare, or they'll just work problems, or they'll just look at their notes. Vocabulary, vocabulary, vocabulary. You can really gauge your students' mastery through the vocabulary. I know I've repeated myself, but I want that to sink in. This is a way that you can be supportive of your student. All right. So again, Canvas, you should be able to, your student should be able to walk you through their Canvas page. That's a really great way to gauge their engagement in class and get a sense of how aware they are of all the resources now that I've shown them to you. If that's something that they're struggling with, you can help them out, or you can even set up a time where maybe all of us get together and walk through some of those resources with your student. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting your student and supporting me. If you have any questions about any of the things we've talked about, email or talking points, please reach out. I'll get back to you right away. And I really appreciate all of your support. Thank you. Have a great day.